These negotiations, which will begin in Islamabad on Friday, the 21st of Farvardin, will take place with complete distrust toward the American side, and Iran will allocate 2 weeks for these talks. This period can be extended by mutual agreement of the parties.
On April 7th, US President Donald Trump agreed to a 2-week ceasefire with Iran, just before his deadline for Tehran to reopen the Strait of Hormuz or face attacks on its infrastructure. Trump's social media announcement marked a dramatic shift from earlier, when he warned that a whole civilization will die tonight if his demands were not met. Iran said talks between the US and Iran would begin on Friday in Islamabad, Pakistan, whose prime minister helped mediate the ceasefire. Iranian state TV claimed Trump had accepted Iran's terms for ending the war, describing it as a humiliating retreat by the US president. Trump said the last-minute deal was subject to Iran's agreement to pause its blockade of oil and gas supplies through the strait, which typically handles about 1/5 of global oil shipments. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi said in a statement that Tehran would stop counterattacks and provide safe passage through the Strait of Hormuz. This will be a double-sided ceasefire, Trump wrote on his Truth Social platform. The war, now in its 6th week, has claimed more than 5,000 lives in nearly a dozen countries, including more than 1,600 civilians in Iran, according to tallies from government sources and human rights groups. Trump, who has issued a series of threats in recent weeks, only to back away, said progress between the two sides had prompted him to agree to the ceasefire. He said Iran had presented a 10-point proposal that was a workable basis for negotiations, and that he expected an agreement to be finalized and consummated during the 2-week window. Two White House officials confirmed that Israel has also agreed to the 2-week ceasefire and to suspend its bombing campaign on Iran. Israeli media reported that the cessation of hostilities would begin once Iran reopened the strait, and that Israel expected Iranian attacks to continue in the interim.
Memes, AI content, marketing tips, satire. Iran is beating Donald Trump in his own twisting narrative game. Modern warfare is not just fought on the battlefield, but on the internet and social media. Iranians have been cut off from the internet for a long period of time now because of a nationwide blackout. But somehow, few Iranians with online access are leveraging memes, trading insights, and sharp sarcasm to counter Donald Trump's propaganda tactics. And he is doing pretty great, it seems, with all the reactions in the comment sections. But hey, the whole of Iran might not have internet access, but other countries have, and so the Iranian embassies of these other countries do. So the Iranian embassy took up the cue quite seriously and just delivered. It all started with Iranian parliament speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf posting regular taunting memes on X to counter and fact-check Trump's Truth Social posts and other Trump administration leaders. In one instance, Rubio accused Iran of spending billions to sponsor terrorism. Ghalibaf took the matter into his hands and mockingly wrote, "If they didn't spend on weapons, then it would have been so beautiful. Then we could have gone in, seized all their oil fields in 48 hours." This one is just the tip of the iceberg. The list is long. But the meme game peaked after the Iranian embassy joined the party. The meme campaign appears to have started on March 30th, when Iran's embassy in South Africa shared this image on X, after which the meme campaign has just taken off to another level. Let's give you a tour. Nowadays, if you scroll through social media, 90% of the memes are on the Strait of Hormuz blockade, and people are finding those quite hilarious. As Trump threatened Iran to open the Strait of Hormuz, the Iranian embassy in Zimbabwe replied, "We've lost the keys." Look at the series of these posts. Things get funnier when Trump complained about the countries that didn't help the US in the Iran war. The Bulgarian embassy in Iran replied with a one-liner, "Iran can help you, but step one is be polite." The meme fest is endless, and it will never be enough.